welcome to another mysterious recipe with me and my sister who's still being made. My name is Cornhusk Doll. It's lovely to meet you.
Her name is Cornhusk Doll? That's original.
Welcome back to another mysterious recipe with me and her.
Hi everyone.
We're back today with our Coffees of the Month series. This time we are working on our August coffee. And the farmer is harvesting his crops. And we're going to do something with that with the coffee. What did we end up deciding on?
We ended up deciding on
corn.
We did hint on that our last video, I think, and we decided to settle on that idea. It seemed like a fun one.
It did. So I will go ahead and confess this isn't going to be as completely original of a coffee as some of our stuff has been, because we were definitely looking for reference inspiration for a sweet corn latte. We did find some different recipes, videos, and so on where it has been done before, especially at like Korean coffee shops. Apparently that's been more of a trend in some places. So we definitely pulled a lot of very heavy reference and inspiration on amounts and flavors for that. And the flavors, really, we're just going to go for a sweet corn note. We're not going to add in a lot of other things because we still want this to taste good at the end of the day. So it's not a whole lot going on with it, but it will be good.
It's corn. What more do you need?
Exactly.
Corn and coffee.
Yes. And we always like to get different fun specialty snacks from places when we can get our hands on some. And we have tried some different like crunchy sweet corn flavored snacks from different places before that were delicious. So it's always fun to try that flavor in other things. We're going to put it in a coffee today.
We're going to get right into it. So first off,
we've got our corn. We're going to make our sauce for the coffee with that. We're going to probably only need about one of these ears for the sauce, and then the other one we're going to cut up and roast some corn ribs for topping our cups with.
Now guys,
go ahead and
I don't think this is something a lot of people did when they were kids, but did any of y'all ever make corn husk dolls when y'all were little? Because we used to make corn husk dolls, and I want to make one again. I remember it being a lot of fun.
Does your coffee come with a corn husk doll today?
If I can remember how to make it. It's been so many years since I've made a corn husk doll. We might be making corn husk dolls as our side project today.
We'll have to be more careful with the
corn husks. I'm trying to be, but I'm not doing it. These are very like, they're not dry at all. They're very,
well, that's good. We want them to have some flexibility too. Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get our overhead going.
Toes.
You're very welcome.
I love that. I haven't shucked corn in a long time. Nope, since I was the young one on the farm.
I'm going to take this ear of corn here and go ahead and cut the kernels off of it. And we have a pretty big board because these kernels are going to go everywhere. We're going for about a cup of kernels. That's not quite a cup, so I'm gonna take a little bit of the corn from the other ear. We're really just using this for topping. I'm gonna split this in half. Very juicy.
Very juicy.
While we have the board out and the corn out, I'm going to take this other half of an ear. Depending on how big your ears of corn are, one ear might be enough for your 1 cup of corn. I'm going to try to split this into fourths with the knife so we can make some little ribs to top our cups with. Yeah, this might be easier with a bigger knife, but
Oh, whoopsie, it's a baby rib now. Have y'all seen the corn soap? Have you seen it?
I have not.
I've seen people make soap that looks like corn and it looks funny.
Yeah, I might need a bigger knife. This one I can't really get good leverage for it. If you feel like you're gonna lose your balance and cut yourself, just leave out the step. Please don't cut yourself.
Please don't.
We've got just a small pan. We're gonna line these up in there and just roast these for a while. And I'm gonna leave the kernel sides up so that we don't have to worry about them sticking. We've got the oven preheated to 375. We're just gonna roast those for maybe 10-15 minutes. I don't think they're gonna need that long as small as they are. We just wanna get a little bit of color and cook to them.
And while that's roasting, we're gonna start the
Hands
syrup.
off.
Yes. What do I need to put in here first?
So first, we're gonna actually go ahead and blend this up smoother because corn, we don't want the texture of that in our coffee. It isn't a good combo. We're gonna take that
I'm just gonna put
cup
this on
of,
there,
yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and stick it in here. We're gonna take that cup of loose kernels and put them in a blender.
That was not tidy at all. Oh, wow.
Sorry. We need this to be enough liquid that we can actually cook. We're gonna add 1/3 of a cup of water. I'm gonna take just the corn and the water and blend that up in the blender to break it down. We're gonna strain this before we put it in the coffee because those corn kernel skins are really hard to break down completely, and it's not a texture that you enjoy to sip on. So let's blend that up a little. So here we have the secret to the corn note in our coffee. Nice and watery and liquidy. That's what we want, so we can work with that. Let's get our sauce really going. We've got the base of it, our blended up corn. Smells like fresh picked from the garden sweet corn. I also think I just got a corn mustache from sniffing too closely. Doesn't it smell good? We're gonna throw that in a small pot along with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Go ahead and run that corn mixture through a mesh strainer as you're pouring it into the pot. We're gonna add that 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Let's add just a dash or two of salt. We want to keep working in the fresh corn flavor, and then let's do a tablespoon of the nice butter. We really don't have to cook the corn for long over the stove, but we do want to heat that over medium until it's hot, steaming, and that sugar is completely melted. We've got the corn husks split about equally. We've got that thinner, more flexible one. The way that I always did the corn husk dolls, they were always definitely on the smaller side. I would take them and take several, stack them, usually kind of alternating which side the end is on so that it's about the same width in each direction when it's folded over. I'm going to take about half of these for the body, maybe a little more than half. then the rest of these are going to be the arms. Those I don't usually fold over. I would just trim them down to size more so. Right now I'm forming the head. I'm going to pull that knot around toward the back because this side looks a little nicer. I'm going to take what I'm using for the arms and lay it crossways across the body and then crisscross across the body, across like the abdomen. I'm going to tie off like the cuffs of the arms, the sleeve cuffs. I'm going to cut these arms down a bit because they're so long.
Is that a good size head?
I'm just going to kind of eyeball how long I want the sleeves to go.
Is this a good size head?
Yeah, and it'll come together a little bit smaller once you tie it up. And then especially if I was making a lot of these back to back when I was a kid, sometimes I'd take like a marker and draw eyes and a face onto the doll.
There are markers over there, sweetie.
But I want coffee. I want coffee. Coffee will make me grow big and tall.
I have freakishly long arms.
You can always make them smaller.
Maybe we'll fix that.
Yeah, you can just roll the string up higher of the arm.
Ma'am, your arms are too long.
They tried to put her on the thumbnail of our video, but her arms were just too long. Right? Well, I made this arm a little longer than the other, or shorter, her sleeve.
Oh, the corn is
About
done.
like here, probably. Like another ½ inch off.
I will make her arms however long I want. Isn't she beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Her skirt is not as pretty as yours.
Yeah, I was actually surprised with how well the skirt of that one came off. They don't usually look so good.
Hola! I'm gonna corn this off. And now you guys know how to make them. So if you get bored this summer and you have some corn,
If you're making our video with some nice fresh corn, make sure you take some time to make yourself a little doll as well. I feel like that would be a Nancy Drew mini game.
yeah.
Our corn sauce is nice and hot and bubbly, so our sugar is nicely dissolved. We're gonna go ahead and put that in a jar. And I believe this is what people refer to as liquid gold. It smells really good.
My nails are
I
chipping!
mean, it just smells like sweet corn. Sniff.
It does. She's going to keep
in a
working
second.
on the milk, and I'm going to start our espresso shots over here. You guys have seen me make espresso before. It's nothing new.
And as for the milk, we're just gonna do equal amounts of milk and corn. This is a clear container so I can kind of see. Right now it's full up to about here with corn. I'm gonna fill it up to about here with milk, and we're gonna just stir it to blend the two. Also, to sort of round out the flavor, we're gonna take just a little bit of condensed milk. About 2 cups worth here of liquid. Let's do about 1/4 cup of condensed milk total for this. Let's go ahead and put a little in our steaming pitcher and hopefully not make a huge mess. Look at that! That's a wonder. That's about the first time that we haven't made a huge mess on this channel when we've had the opportunity to. We're gonna steam this corn milk. All right, we're adding our cream to the coffee. We're gonna add one of our little corn ribs on top for decoration. Now maybe it would have been better to like slice it in rounds and include just like a little cut so you can perch it on the side of the cup like a lemon.
That'd be funny.
It would be.
Too late.
All right, gonna get our little photo for the thumbnail and then we'll give these a try. Should have done like a transport time to taste test. Anyway, here we are in the cornfield.
Here we are.
To enjoy our nice corn coffee and see how we like it. First, I'm gonna hold this in my hand so it doesn't fall on my face. Works unexpectedly well together.
It does. It's an interesting, like, back note to it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure. I guess it's like it's almost tastes like a roasted corn.
Yeah.
Even though it's not. It's very sweet. Much sweeter than I thought it would be.
Like eating corn side by side with the coffee, you can definitely say, okay, yeah, that's the same flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone just handed you this coffee and was like, here, try this. What flavor is that coffee? Do you think you'd be able to guess?
I don't think so. I wouldn't be like, oh my goodness, that's corn.
It's definitely got the sweetness of sweet corn, which also we did add the extra sugar and also that's kind of where that's coming from.
Yeah.
It does work quite well with the roasted corn to go along with. What do we think?
It's good.
I would absolutely drink this one again.
Yeah, me too.
Would you just sit out here in between the rows of corn and the little corn tunnels
With this coffee?
with a corn coffee and an ear of corn and just live your best raccoon life?
If I was a raccoon, yes.
Well, if you were yourself.
I'm gonna be honest. It is really, really humid out here, so no.
It is. It's also very hot
The
today.
AC, that's where I'll be.
Well, that's why I said down in the corn tunnels where you have the shade.
Yeah.
They're kind of arching over you. These corn stalks have actually grown really well this year, so there's a fair amount of shade down under there. It's a sizable enough tunnel you can kind of hide. Maybe we'll include some bonus footage of you scurrying around in your best raccoon mannerisms.
We're not.
Why not?
We won't be including that.
But what if that was a Nancy Drew minigame? You had to chase someone through the corn tunnels. Or you're running from Shorty in the corn tunnels instead of the cave tunnels.
I mean, the only one I can remember you doing anything in the cornfields is Twister. I mean, I could hide in these, but I'm good, really. Final words.
Good, I like it. Well, there's not a lot of different notes going on with the coffee, so there's only so many thoughts I have about it. It is good. I do enjoy it. It goes really well with some regular corn, so definitely consider enjoying this with a nice fresh ear of corn. You can do this with canned corn. I definitely get sweet corn if so. But to keep in the spirit of things of the freshly harvested crops of the farmer,
You gotta get some fresh corn, right?
fresh corn is going to be where it's at.
Alright, well, I think that pretty much sums it all up.
Flavor-wise, it's sweet, like she said, a little roasty. There's a corn note if you know what you're looking for. Then just milky is just a latte with a little extra something going on. There's not a whole lot of flavors with it. I love the sound of the, oh, that feels so good too.
There's a breeze!
And I love the sound of the wind through the corn stalks.
Alright, well, I think that pretty much sums it up. Go and try a nice corn coffee to enjoy your August.
Let us know below if you have any requests or recommendations for our next coffee video, where Farmer is going to be planting some new seeds, I believe.
And until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye.
Mystery time.
There's a mystery.
This is a very nice coffee to just stroll with. It's a very good sipping coffee. She's doing a whole lot of judging me today. Huh. I promise we didn't just snitch the corn that we used today from that cornfield. We did pay for our corn.
Well, that corn's not ripe, and also it's not eating corn, I don't believe.
Yeah, that's field corn, or feed corn. Alright guys, what should we name these two?
The dolls.
Yes, the dolls. What do you think we should name them?
I think
Mm-hmm.
Sally and Clara.
Sally and Clara?
Yeah.
Maybe. What do y'all think? Sally and Clara, or should we go with something a little different for their names?
I was trying to give them the sound of the cornfield.
Oh.
You've ruined it.
ASMR.
I'm leaving. I didn't mean a real ASMR. I meant like nature sounds.
Well, I hear nature sounds. The birds are quite happy today.
Well, they can't hear them over us.
It's up to you as Nancy Brew.
Here's the stop button.
Hi, my name's Nancy.
Have you heard of ASMR? Do you know what that means?
You might be wondering how I found myself in this situation. See, it all started when I got this call to come check out this haunted cornfield in the middle of nowhere, USA. I'm getting the stink eye right now. Join me on my next adventure, Nancy Drew and the haunted cornfield.